Hi YouTubers, welcome to another episode of All Things DIY. Now this week I'd like to share with you something which happened on our brush cutter. We've got a Stihl FS 55C brush cutter, and it just suddenly wouldn't rev up. It would idle fine but just wouldn't hit the revs. Now I was about to do a carburetor dismantling and to try and clean out the jets and see if there's some kind of blockage there. I checked the spark plug and I've since replaced it as well, but that wasn't the problem. Now, I watched a channel called Steve's Small Engine Saloon, and had a video of a blower which had the same problem, and he showed me what the problem is. In the back of your exhaust pipe there's actually a spark arrestor which screws in like so, screws in there. And when you take it out, you'll actually notice that it can be completely blocked up and solid, like a solid chunk of charcoal inside that little metal tea bag portion. And if you clean it with a blowtorch, it's all good again. So the only tools you actually need, apart from a little blowgun, or even putting this into a fire to just burn out that carbon, would do the same job. Put it on top of your barbecue, as long as there's flames involved in the cleaning process. So all you actually need, apart from a long nose pliers to handle it if it's hot, all you need is a 15mm socket and an extension and a socket wrench. Any kind of fire would clean it out, but a blowtorch would be perfect. And I just used the long nose pliers to hold it while I cleaned it out with a little blowtorch that I have. If you had a cigarette lighter, you'd probably cook your fingers, but you could probably clean it with that if you spend enough time on it. Yeah, handy little tip. So if your two-stroke blower, brush cutter, etc., perhaps even a chainsaw, I'm not sure if they have them, if that's not running, not revving up properly, maybe check your spark plug and then check your spark arrestor next. And don't just damage this. If you just cut off the metal tea bag, then you might end up causing a forest fire as little bits of sparks come flying out of your exhaust pipe. And by the way, when you put that back, I'd recommend using some copper slip, some high temperature copper grease, just to lubricate the threads. It's a little bit like putting a spark plug in and out of your engine as well. Always good to use copper slip, that copper grease. Well, hope that helps some of you guys. Thanks again to Steve's Small Engine Saloon. Great channel.